Welcome back to my exciting build and another episode of what's going on in my big house on wheels.
Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. They said Saint Nick, but you got a bit in that bag.
Exciting episode, lots of interesting framing going on, which is kind of giving us shape in a lot of different areas of the place. As you saw in the last episode, I was framing out and completed the back wall, and from there I've been able to kind of move forward. We made the big decision that this area, which was going to be a bump out, is no longer happening. We decided the engineering behind it and the time it would take and cost and everything wasn't worth it, even though it would have been a kind of a cool feature. Yeah, couldn't justify it really in the scheme of things, but because of that, it's allowed me to really push forward faster with the rest of the stuff. So let's get this show going. You can see how I've progressed with things, and yeah, let's get to it. It's hot today. So I'm building a wall today, and we're working on my interior bathroom area. Oh, welcome to summer. Well, it was too hot to bother filming me making this shelf, so there's a shelf. Just making slow progress with my little corner up here, just doing a bit of wall stuff at the moment, nothing too exciting, but I am just using this leftover SIPS panels that I made that we used for these ceiling panels up here, and I had a bunch of leftover bits and pieces, so I thought I'd use them as wall insulation. So that's what I'm doing, just cutting out shapes and putting them in there and doing that, which isn't very exciting and I don't really like it. But it needs to be done, like everything. All right, so I've just been doing a bit of work on the ceiling area here, just above the cabinet that will go just behind the toilet area, and yeah, we just had to take into account the fact that there's that pipe up there, which I think you can see, that my drain pipe, which works really well, by the way. It rained very hard last night and it worked like a charm, and yeah, so we're gonna have a little bit of a sort of a sloping feature kind of here because of the pipe needing to be in the ceiling there. Just preparing some bits of trim to go on this cabinet that is getting close to getting some cladding on it. Trim is done. Let's start putting some panels on. It's amazing how fast it tidies things up, isn't it? Just when you hide the works underneath, and yeah, you can start seeing how it's going to look. My tolerances are a little bit tight. I measure these things to within 0.5 millimeter of the space that they fill into, and these old boards are old and very, very weak in the middle, so they tend to crack. So anyways, nothing that a little bit of bog or filler won't fix. I haven't seen too much bug activity in here other than the flies that fly in, but well, he's a bit big. So my freestanding wall has a little wobble in it. I just want to get rid of it. It's not too bad, but I've got a steel rod I'm going to stick through it and see if that helps. Alright, well I've got holes through and I'm going to thread this thing through. It doesn't feel much stronger with the rod through it, so I don't know, I learned this one on the internet, so hopefully it's, I mean the internet's always right, right? Still wobbles. Slight bit of wobble still. I really thought I would get rid of it all. It'll have an adjacent wall butting up against it, so maybe that'll help. All right, so we're building this wall now in the lounge room, and we were gonna have this wall that was gonna be a solid wall that went to the ceiling, but as you can see now, we've decided to make it sort of a partial, like a sort of 3/4 height wall. And then down below you can see where the wall will come to be placed. And I'm just sort of working out the best way to do that because it's a freestanding wall now without the support of the roof area. On the handy interwebs on YouTube, I found a good bit of advice that I thought that I'm going to follow through with, which is to cut into the floor, find the floor beams, and attach the stud pieces for this wall to that beam below the surface of the floor, and enclose that area around with the floor area and build up from there. Hopefully that'll give it a lot more stability. Still not 100% happy with my other little partition wall that was in the bathroom, because I think it's a little bit wobbly, but I know that there's going to be other walls that are going to butt up against it, and when it's clad and all that kind of stuff, hopefully that'll give it enough rigidity that I'll be happy with that. So. Not skimping on the wall. It's going to be a solid wall. So I'm just making a little archway for my bathroom vanity wall. It's sort of to match with the Moroccan theme, another kind of recessed window kind of space to put stuff in, kind of like the one in the bedroom. This one's more simple, it's just an arc. So I've just rigged up this little mechanism to draw a kind of consistent arc, so I can kind of do 4 of these little panels, glue them together, and then that will give me my full arch, which I needed to be 73 mils deep. So looking at this wall, we thought it might be kind of cool to have another little arched window, except this one goes through the wall. So we had Josh, our new plumber, come in on the weekend, and that's kind of got me inspired and motivated to get a few things done so that he can get his work done in the next little while. So yeah, just doing a lot of work here in the bathroom area, which has got a few walls and lots of little considerations for for things. Of course, the bathroom is not just the bathroom. It's kind of an external vanity. It's got the laundry in the back and a storage in the corner. So there's lots of little bits and pieces. So yeah, I just put this bit of wall up today. This is just a bit of structural stuff that will go above the sliding door that will be part of the laundry access, and that will be also the back of the shower area. I'm waiting for a few bits of materials so I can do the shower stall. So in the meantime, I thought I'd do this little laundry area here. In my world, that's level. Well, the truck's not level, so I know that that's level. Trust me. Voila, the washing machine platform. Using recycled bits where I can. Some old solid doors of Rob's that he was throwing away, so thought I'd put them to good use. Up in the ceiling. Bit of a different perspective. I'm sitting where storage will be. I'm storage. Okay. Yeah, starting to come together. It's starting to look like a room. Next up, I've got the shower wall, and that will really finalize the dividing of the space up. So that'll be cool. So today I am tasked with trying to figure out the shower stall wall. Now, I probably have seen that I've already constructed a wall here and a wall here, and both of them are sort of supposed to be freestanding walls. I'm still not entirely happy, despite all the engineering that I've done. It's not too bad, but there's still a tiny bit of movement in that one, and there's a fair bit of movement in this other one. And I don't think that will jive, with any kind of movement in a shower area. Mainly, we just wanted this kind of openness for the free-flowing light, kind of keep it a little bit less feeling boxed in this area, since there's a lot of little walls. We have talked about putting some maybe fretwork, since we're doing the Moroccan theme, of some sort, kind of that could be sort of a structural thing while still allowing some light through. So yeah, I'm kind of debating what to do with the shower stall thing, which is my challenge at the moment. I want to go underneath the pan with my support pieces this time, go right underneath and bolt them there to give them a lot more sort of rigidity against the body of the pan. So my first step was to try to cut through the floor in the shape of the posts that will be there. And as you can see, I've done that, but then I've hit a metal plate, which I didn't remember being there, which goes underneath all of the holes, which was going to make my life very difficult to get through, very awkward. So I'm changing tact, and I'm going to cut out this entire section and build it back up from that metal plate, and then reinforce everything under the floor, and hopefully that'll give me some of the structural stability that I want. So this is an exciting moment. just got the delivery of the sliding cavity doors that are going to be in the laundry and the bathroom, and they help define, just having even them set in place. It helps to sort of show how the room is going to kind of look in its final incarnation. So as we can see, it's given it the shape where we can imagine where walls are going to be, and we can see how the storage room will be kind of looking in terms of its placement and size, and the shower stall and the vanity area and all that stuff. So it's exciting to see that things are looking good. Well, I'm just tidying up before the Christmas break, and second Christmas break while building this place. To be fair, the first Christmas break only came in a couple months into the actual build. Anyways, all that aside, we've got all of our walls up except for one, I think, in the pan now, which is kind of exciting. I feel like we're going to sort of really hit a lot of interesting changes as we head into the first part of this next year. Stay tuned for more adventures. Hopefully, the 2021 is the year of completion for this place. So, Merry Christmas. I hope everybody has a great holiday season, or had, whenever this video comes out. And ready to hit the ground running in January.
Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing.